Are you guys even ready for this video? I don't think so. Facebook ad strategies, when to kill, when to scale, that's by far the most important skill you're about to learn in this video for free. And you know what? If you want to learn these strategies, you have to do one thing. If you don't like this video, I'm afraid this video, the next 12, 15, 20 minutes, however long it takes to explain it, will be blocked for you. You won't see it. So if you want to see the rest of this video, all you have to do, click that like button. It doesn't cost you anything, just costs you one little click of the finger, and that's all it takes to get this insane value bomb. So without further ado, everybody, let's start the video. What is poppin', everybody? My name is Ethan Dobbins, and we are back in business. And I know I've been gone for so long, and I really have missed you guys. I mean, what have I been doing? If I'm not making YouTube videos, is there anything else in the world for me? I mean, maybe scaling brands or going out with Tinder girls or, I don't know, playing some video games. But, you know, all that shenanigans ends today because right now we're going back to the basics and we are understanding how to properly scale or kill your products so that you don't waste your time, your money, your energy on products that just aren't winners. So in this video, we're going to cover how to scale and kill products by looking at certain key metrics. So without further ado, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into it. Alright, so now we're on my desktop and we're going to be reviewing the Facebook ad campaign of this product right here from Pamont.org. Now, most YouTubers are not so open about their stores and what they're doing and selling, but this is a backup store that I made for actually a course of mine, and I scaled the product that you see right here from $0 to $700 a day in about a week. So I want to just sort of look at those numbers and show you how I actually scaled up that product. Now we have this product actually right here. I ordered it to my door, so you can just take a look at what that looks like. Look at that chain, look at that stainless steel rainbow color. We also have the gold one. If you guys want me to send one to you, I mean, honestly, I can do that. We got 1 to 2 week shipping. No AliExpress out here because I actually like my customers and I like building brands. And you know, maybe Pamont in the future, I'll put more time into it and we'll grow it to $1,000, $2,000 a day. We'll see. Who knows? I'm actually testing some products with this store. So this is what the product page looks like. I have different tabs because most jewelry, clothing stores do tabs. That's how they like to separate their product descriptions. So always model your competition. See what's out there. So we got this carrying guide, shipping and delivery. And if you're wondering how we did this tabs, I actually had a custom coder from Upwork.com. You can hire some really amazing programmers with Shopify and HTML that can custom code pretty much anything you want from your favorite website onto your Shopify store if you pay them the right amount. So obviously it's not the best for beginners on a budget, but if you want your website to look bougie, there is options out there. And then when we scroll down, we got the little Instagram feed going on here. Honestly, this brand looks pretty sick. I mean, for a backup store, not too shabby, I would say so. And then when you click add to cart, we had this little upsell right here, you know, 12-month warranty. I honestly should upsell another one of these just to have that. So as you can see right here, this is what the product looks like. So we're going to go to the advertising campaign and I'm going to give you a few rules for how I identify if a product should be something I scale or something I kill. So let's keep in mind the numbers here. Right now with this necklace, we're selling for $54. It's costing us about $7 including shipping from CJ Dropshipping. So that 1 to 2 week shipping time, which is always great. So these were the numbers on the first day of testing. Obviously, you know, this is when the ads got approved. So I only tested about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different audiences, and I believe at $5 a day when I first test a product. Now this is the first full day of testing right here. So we have $70 spent. And you notice we have 10 add to carts and 204 link clicks, which really is pretty solid. This is a good sign of a winning product. And then we scroll down, checkouts initiated 6, but no purchases. So when I'm looking at this numbers, $70 spent, I got 10 add to carts. So a $7 add to cart on a product that I make $47 on, that's really promising. That's a great sign that there is some interest and the cost per link click is extremely low. Now, to give you some ideas as to what metrics I like to do for my ad sets, usually if I spend $5 on an ad set without 5 link clicks or an add to cart, that means death. You're killing it all the way, not a good audience. Then the next rule is $10 on an ad set without an add to cart equals death. And then the final rule, which is different depending on your margin, is $20 spent without a purchase. Now, obviously, if you're selling higher ticket items, you're gonna raise that up, because if you're selling something that's $400, you might spend $100 on an ad set to get that first purchase, and you're still insanely profitable. So you have to obviously adjust for your margins. So this is what the first day looked like. Honestly, looking at this, it's really, really good. I mean, like I said earlier, cost per link click is solid. I know the click-through rate's not great, but that's probably because my CPM is really low. Yeah, so $2, which is nothing. So we look at this. I'll show you the ads that we actually made. I honestly don't really care. So let's take a look at what I did here. I don't think I did anything too special, maybe like some carousel, some single image. That's typically what I like to do with Facebook ads. So this right here, just typical single image ad. Let's see, we tested 2 ad copies. A smooth sea, never made a skilled sailor. Did I? Okay, and then I changed the second sentence. So that was the differentiator there with the split test. Now let's see ad number 2. I just want to show you the full behind the scenes. So different image, as you can see right here, of all the different necklaces. So split testing, mainly the images, but the same ad copies. So yeah, here we go. Different image. And then number 4, did we do any carousels? Hopefully we did. Yes, we did. Perfect. So as you can see right here, we have 3 of the different colors. We got the multicolor first, then the silver, then the gold, or maybe the black was the first one. Actually, the black was the first one. So those are the ads we're working with. We're testing 4 different creatives, 2 ad copies. Let's see what our headline was real quick. Our headline, if we go here, was just the name of the product. So we didn't do anything fancy there like shop now or limited available. But overall, on the first day, you're noticing some trends here. So number 1 and 2 aren't really getting the ad spend they deserve, at least in that ad set. And if we scroll back down, so let's see which one was getting a lot of the love. So 3, 4, and yeah, it looks like 4 was getting a lot of the spend early on, so Facebook was really pushing the money there. So let's go to the next day and see what happens. I don't believe I made any changes yet. I was just still looking at what these 7 audiences could do. So I just didn't do anything. And let's go here. So again, $70 spent, 5 add to carts, 3 checkouts initiated, and 2 purchases. And if we go over here, that means we have a 2.5 ROAS, which is profitable. I believe for most of my products, it's a 1.2 to 1.3 as my, break even ROAS. So I pretty much doubled that, meaning, I made double my actual money, which is great. It's fantastic. So we had basically 3 purchases because this person did 123, so they most likely bought either 2 or 3 of those necklaces. So pretty solid right there. So right now you're seeing it's looking really, really solid. We have 5 add to carts, 163 link clicks, which is a little low. I like to basically aim for 5% add to cart ratio, which means if I get 100 visitors, I want there to be at least 5 add to carts. But as you see right here, this is day 2, and I always say with every winning product, it will make sales in the first 2 days, every single time. So this is day 2. We spent $70, and again, like I said, we got 2 purchases, and we have a 2.5 ROAS. So we're very profitable, but it's at a very low scale because we only have 7 audiences, all spending $10 a day. So let's go to the 3rd day. Let's see what changes we made. And actually, this is when my credit card ran out of credit. So we had our ads stopped, which is a horrible, horrible thing. But I believe after maybe a day it took, yeah, so the next day we got those ads back and running, which is not a great thing. You don't want the momentum to stop, but it did. But when we did relaunch these, $80 going on here. And I'm not sure if we had any other ad sets going on, not yet. But we had 9 add to carts, 7 checkouts initiated, and 2 purchases. So 2.2 ROAS. We're still making a lot of money, which is great. So we're still profitable. So now we know we have multiple profitable days, which means it's time to scale. So now we get into day 4, and as you can see right here, we've actually started to make some more audiences, because I always say the fastest way to scale is by making more audiences, because the more audiences you test, the more likely you are to find those 3 to 5 really amazing audiences that you can then put into a CBO at $100 a day. And if that CBO does really well, you can always double the budget and keep on doubling it until you're unprofitable. In a lot of cases, that means you can make a CBO at $100, then $200, then $400. And as you can see right now, that's how you actually scale, because the more money you spend at a profitable amount, the more you're gonna make in turn. So right now we're in day 4 with this campaign. So we spent $88. We have 2 new audiences, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe just 1 new. I think, yeah, we have 1 new audience. Okay. And let's check out the numbers. 10 add to carts, from 105 link clicks. So that add to cart ratio is looking solid. 11 checkouts initiated. Only 2 purchases though, which is a little bit frustrating, but we are profitable, which is good. So at this point, I do talk about this in one of my actual Facebook ad strategy videos. It's about 23 minutes long. You can click on that right now, which breaks down my whole entire strategy, just for your information if you want to actually see what I like to do. And we do a relaunch campaign. So this is the relaunch campaign right here where we test a bunch of new audiences, and let's see what happened here. So we killed these bottom 3, and let's see why. So the reason why is because they spent 10 bucks, and what's the rule, guys? No add to carts. And then it looks like we did the 3 up here, and maybe I forgot to kill the fashion one, or I wanted to let it ride. I don't know what the specific reason was, but the other ones that are alive all have add to carts. So this is what it looks like on July 2nd. Let's go to July 3rd and let's see what happens. I'm not sure if this will be a slow day. This is a Friday, which is typically a good day. We'll see what happens. So we spend 163 bucks, $95, which implies that we did start a new audience again in the original campaign, and let's see what happens. So 92 link clicks, 3 add to carts. Ooh, gross. And only 1 purchase. So yeah, that's not good at all. You know, there's always inconsistencies. You know, people say, Ethan, I've had 2 good days in a row, 1 bad day. What does it mean? Is my product really a winner? Yes, it can happen. You'll have inconsistencies, but guess what happened? The relaunch campaign comes in clutch today. So let's see what went down in here. Okay, so we'll go and we'll see the numbers, and we got some add to carts. Looks like the ring one got a purchase, 8.03 ROAS. I'm liking that. And then also we got 2 purchases from Bracelet. So Bracelet was carrying the day, $10 spent, 4 add to carts, $2 per add to cart. That's nuts for a $50 product. And then 2 purchases, you know, that's perfect. That's $5 a purchase right there. $5 for a $50 sale. I mean, I'll take that every day of the week. As you can see right here, 10.6 ROAS. So for the day, 2.4 in this campaign, 0.6, and then when you put them together, that is a 1.4 ROAS. So we're still profitable. So at this point, my only strategy is to keep finding more audiences and raising the budget on my best ad sets, because when I do get to 5+ purchases, that's when I put my audiences into a CBO. 5 purchases is the minimum number. So let's go here and let's see what happens. So this looks like it was actually a pretty poor day. So the relaunch campaign, this one right here, got 2 purchases, which is good. Let's see what happened. So we spent 70 bucks, 116 link clicks, so our cost per link click's rising, 7 add to carts, which is good, 6 checkouts initiated, that's solid as well, and then 2 purchases. So 1.5 ROAS, we are profitable, not too crazy though. And let's see if we go down to the original one, what was happening there, because I think it's starting to tank a little. That's back-to-back days where it's unprofitable. So let's see what we did here. So we had 2 add to carts. So it looks like we killed necklace, we killed gold. We have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just do by amount spent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 audiences currently running on this day. 2 of these are at $20 daily budgets, and they are not performing whatsoever. And then these bottom 2 right here have some add to carts, but no purchases. So not a great day overall. So at this point, most likely what I would do is I would just go from July, or from June, or really from whenever we started to July 4th. I think that was when we did that. Okay, cool. And after I would break that down, we'll see all the numbers, and that's how I'd make the decision. I would see whether or not we're profitable based off looking at all these numbers. So now that we have all this, I would most likely go by purchases and kill anything that didn't have a purchase by now. And if we see right here to the left, we got some, yeah, pretty much everything that isn't running just didn't get a purchase. But we have hip hop fashion. Oh my God, $67 spent, 11 add to carts without 1 purchase. That is a killer, which is why I let it run for so long. I let it spend $67, but I probably should have killed it earlier, because once it reaches 30, 40 bucks without a purchase, it just doesn't happen. So let's get into the next day, July 5th. And in the safeguard campaign, let's just sort them all by how many we have going on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 audiences. So we have a lot of new ones going on here. We have 12 add to carts, which is solid. 3 checkouts initiated. And look at that, 5 purchases, a 3.7 ROAS. So, you know, even though we had some inconsistencies, we stayed true. And this one, Champion Sportswear, so had $231, a 16 ROAS. I wonder what Champion did on July 4th. Did we even have that one? Champion Sportswear? Doesn't look like it. I don't even think that was running, so that one didn't exist yet. So that implies that on July 4th, what we did after having that bad day is, I guess we duplicated Champion Sportswear. We let it be our new audience for the day, because what I like to do is with my original campaign and my relaunch campaign, I'll always kill the worst performing ad sets and then create new ones. So this was a new ad set. This was the first day of running this new audience, because every single day, like I said, I kill the worst performing one and then I add a new one. And then look what happened. Champion Sportswear spent 14 bucks, had 25 link clicks, 4 add to carts, but 3 purchases. And that is why you test new audiences. You never know what's going to be the best performing audience until you test it and spend money. So right there, it saved the whole day. Got me a 16 ROAS, $354 made from the original campaign. And let's see what our relaunch campaign did. If we go over here, it did even better. It had a 4.6 ROAS. So we're going to scroll to the left, see what happened. We spent 74 bucks. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 audiences going at $10 a day. And again, great numbers. Add to cart ratio is perfect. Checkouts initiated are solid. And just the add to cart's converted. It's as simple as that. So we're now on day 5 of testing this product, and we've had 2 unprofitable days. As you see right here, 0.64 on July 4th. So I was thinking to myself, what changes could I make outside of Facebook ads that could get me a better return on my investment? So what I did come up with, instead of charging $59.99, I lowered the price to $54. And as you see right here, the conversion rate dramatically improved just by changing the price. So sometimes those very little tweaks, just adding a few more reviews or adding some more urgency or having a better offer or just lowering the price, can be the difference between being profitable or not. Because after making that change to the price, we had a 4.11 ROAS, $700 in purchase conversion value, all coming from just an ad spend of only, if we scroll to the left here, oh my gosh, sorry, of just $170. So $170 making over $700 back just by lowering the price by $5. Now you get the gist of how to scale a product and what numbers to actually look at, because we've now reviewed the behind the scenes of the campaigns behind this product. I showed you the ads, I showed the audiences. There's literally nothing I haven't showed you. So if you can smash the like button, because I can guarantee you have bought $200, $500, $1,000 courses that have not even shown the behind the scenes of the ads, audiences, and the product page and the brand. Like, come on, guys. This is a whole course for you that I'm just giving to you on a silver platter. But if you guys want to learn more in-depth information about how to scale your Facebook ads, because obviously this is just the tip of the iceberg and I do have more updated strategies for Q4, all you have to do is shoot me a DM me the word ecom on Instagram, and I will get back to you. And you see the results. I know how to scale products even in 2020, and I know a lot of your favorite gurus haven't been posting a lot of screenshots this year, probably because they don't dropship anymore. They're just coaching people because they know it's a lot harder to build brands from scratch. So your boy, he's out here in these trenches. I got the numbers to prove it. I post screenshots all the time for my main brand, but the backup store is also getting scaled a little bit as well. But let's actually go to a product that didn't get a lot of orders, that didn't get a lot of traction, so you can understand when should you kill a product. So let's go to this grenade right here. Did we test the grenade? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. So this is the grenade. Let's go to July 5th to 31st. I have to sort of get the idea of when we actually started to test this product. I have no idea, guys. So this was the first day of the grenade, and at this time I was testing out some new testing strategies to sort of figure out what works the best, because I love testing, guys. It's one of my favorite things to do, because I love to be up to date. I love to have the best information for me and my students in my program. So what I did here was 20 ad sets at $5 a day, really just to speed up the process, because like I said, the more audiences you find that are profitable, then the faster you can scale. So I was like, okay, let me test a bunch of different audiences and see what happens, honestly. So with this, we did 20 audiences, and right here on day 1, I killed these guys right here who had 1 link click and $3 spent, because honestly, they just weren't doing great whatsoever. But as you can see right here, across the board, nothing's really doing that well. I mean, fishing's got 1 add to cart, but we spent 91 bucks. We have 3 add to carts. which isn't horrible, but it's not that great. I mean, if you're spending 90 bucks to get 3 add to carts, that's nah. It depends obviously on the product price, but for this, I think we're selling this for what? $54. Okay, so 54 bucks, and we're getting $30 in add to cart, which is a recipe for failure. So I let it run one more day because, like I said, I always let every product run 2 days just to give it its fair shot. And I think I just got tired, honestly, because again, we spent 58 bucks. Let's move myself 3 ads. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That is absolute basura, or basuro. I don't know how Spanish people say. Trash is basically what I am trying to say, because that's awful. 54 link clicks from $58 spent. That's $1 a link click for a necklace. Oh my god, that's just horrible. So this is really how to know when to kill a product. If you're seeing numbers like this where you've tested a product for over 2 days and you haven't gotten one purchase yet, it's not going to happen. No winning product will ever go 2 days without getting a purchase. That's just the reality. So if you're testing a product and you've let it run 3, 4, 5 days, kill it. It's not going to work. Nothing's going to magically change on day 6 of spending $20 on different ad sets. Like, no. You're not going to find the winning audience. You're not going to pull a rabbit out of your hat with a product that isn't already working, because a winning product sells itself. Now, like I said earlier, if you want my complete Facebook ad strategy blueprint, I have actually given this out on YouTube. All you have to do is click the video link somewhere around the top right corner to get full access to that. And as you see, it sort of works if you have the right product. I mean, 4.5 ROAS. I mean, the profit margin on that day alone was over 50%. We made $400 in pure profit from that $700 in revenue. So not too shabby, I would say so. But if you guys, again, want more in-depth strategies and want to learn how to find winning products with absolutely zero competition, and you want to learn how to build and start and scale your own profitable dropshipping brand for Q4, then let me help you out. Let me cut that learning curve for you and give you my step-by-step blueprint that has allowed me to scale products like these every single day to thousands of dollars. So if you want to learn the step-by-step blueprint that has taken me 3 years to learn and tens of thousands of dollars into mentors and learning from the top people in the game, all you have to do is DM me the word ecom on Instagram, and I will get you all the details about my coaching/course program. But if you're also on a budget and can't afford my coaching, because I understand I do charge what I'm worth, then I have actually decided to do something really cool for you guys if you're on a lower budget. So a lot of people ask me, Ethan, can I get access to your course? Can I see what that's all about? I really want to learn from you. I just don't have the money for coaching. And I've thought about it. And recently, after talking to my team, we decided, how can we make an amazing offer that could really provide a ton of value and get the best results possible for these students on a lower budget? And after brainstorming, what we came up with is a bundle deal where you're not just going to get a course that will teach you step-by-step how to find winning products, how to build a brand, how to test and scale your Facebook ads with over 18 hours of content, but we're also going to make the website and brand for you so that you can save weeks of your time and not have to learn about complicated HTML. Because the reality is, I've reviewed thousands of different beginner websites and they all are not that good. They're crap, and even though you spent all this time on them, they don't look good. So let the professionals handle this. So if you want access to this offer of my 18-hour step-by-step course plus a pre-configured store, all you have to do is click the link down below in this video, and I'll send you to a 30-minute video where you'll see the behind the scenes of how I've been able to scale brands from zero to over hundreds of thousands of dollars in only 3 years. But that's going to do it for today's video. I seriously hope you guys enjoyed. You got to see the behind the scenes of a few of my products from my backup necklace store. So not too shabby. I hope you guys really did enjoy that behind the scenes look, because I know for a fact when I was getting into this, no one showed their ads, their audiences, the behind the scenes. They always were just shrouded in secrecy. They would always blur it out, and I'm just a huge believer in doing that. I don't care, because if you have a legitimate brand and you're making money, you shouldn't have to hide it. And I welcome all competition. If you want to steal the products from that store, go ahead, because I know I'm going to destroy you. I will better execute you because I know I have more marketing skills than you. That's just the reality. But obviously, you guys are all following the right path by watching this video, and we're going to be posting more videos on copywriting and marketing so you can get on my level and defeat me eventually. But right now, I am your Yoda, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But please, for the love of God, like the video, And remember one thing, because it has been a pleasure to get to entertain and educate you at the same time. But as always, stay humble. And always, 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 always do numbers.